Oh, that's it. That's it. Come on. Oh, he's got it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. He's shaking a lot, but we got it. Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and Nickelodeon collection. But not just that, the creator and CEO of this channel happened to be solely responsible for the bite of 87 at Fazbear's Pizza. I couldn't do anything about it. I wasn't even in existence yet. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Chuck E. Cheese's camera flip. Whoa, Ryan. Not that Chucky. My Chucky.
Know what you can do with your report card at Chuck E. Cheese's? Turn it into free tokens.
There we go. It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And today is going to be so much fun because, as you can tell by that camera flip, we are going to be going to Chuck E. Cheese's. But we're not going to be going to this Chuck E. Cheese's. We're going to be going to this Chuck E. Cheese's right here. Because I saw a YouTube short saying that there was only one Chuck E. Cheese left that has not been completely remodeled to the new Chuck E. Cheese style. And supposedly they still have the old school animatronics as well. So we should be able to see some of those maybe. Don't know if we'll be able to catch a show, but we should be able to see one. And my big goal though is to be able to get one prize that is representative of Chuck E. Cheese's to be able to bring back here to add to the collection in some way. We're gonna hop in the car and we're gonna head all the way to Northridge and we're gonna have fun along the way as always, so let's hit it. So I'm in the car right now. We are on our way to Chuck E. Cheese, but first we're gonna stop and get something to eat. I'm extremely excited to get to Chuck E. Cheese, one for the arcade games and to play and see what we can win and also check out the machines, but I'm also kind of pumped to try their pizzas. When I was a kid, I remember it being absolutely incredible. So we're gonna be trying that, but one of my favorite places also was Toys R Us. So that was the big two for me, was Toys R Us and Chuck E. Cheese. Like if I went to either of those locations, I knew my day was gonna be fantastic. That's why we have the Toys R Us sign in the cavern. One day I'd love to get some kind of a display or awesome piece to have in the collection to kind of represent Chuck E. Cheese and that love that I have for that too. But one of the things that I would do when I was on my way to Chuck E. Cheese was when I was a kid, I would go often with my babysitter, and she babysitted other kids as well too. And we would go get donuts before we went to Chuck E. Cheese because that way, you know, it was a little, I didn't realize this as a kid. Now that I'm older, I realize it. But, you know, it kind of filled us up before we went to Chuck E. Cheese. So that way she only had to get like one pizza or if anything, no pizza at all. But it's one of those weird things you don't realize until you're older. I mean, I love donuts though still today. So we're going to be going over there and get a donut just to kind of keep my ritual of going to Chuck E. Cheese the same as when I was a kid. We're going to get, just like I said, one or two because I want to save some space so that way we can try the Chuck E. Cheese pizza. But I'll update you guys when we get to the donut shop. And then after that, we've got about an hour drive, an hour and a half actually. It said an hour last night, but I also looked it up at like 2 a.m. Which go figure, there's not that many people on the road at 2 a.m. comparatively to 9 a.m. And also my always update, don't vlog and drive, you know, just do as I don't do. That's a good recommendation on this channel a lot of times, so yeah. Okay, so I got my donuts. Let's go ahead and check them out. Even just the idea of being here and like doing this before, like I haven't gotten donuts in so freaking long, but doing it before going to Chuck E. Cheese, like I have the same excitement that I did as a kid. So this whole moment is just really surreal. So I'm excited that I'm getting to do it with you beautiful people. So let's hop in the car and check them out. Okay, so we're gonna check out what donuts I got, but we also have Karina in the car now. So what's up to Karina?
Hi.
Oh, you actually, but do you know where we're going even? Are you sure you don't? We're going to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Where kids can be kids.
Yeah, we're something like that, where a kid can be a kid. But yes, we are going to Chuck E. Cheese's, where a kid can be a kid. That's actually part of the name. You can't even just say Chuck E. Cheese. You gotta say, where a kid can be a kid after that. But let's go ahead and try these donuts out, and then we're heading our way to Chuck E. Cheese's. So I have the donuts right here. I have my favorite donut. It's gonna be a mystery for right now. I want you guys in the comments to let me know what's your favorite type of donut. When you go to a donut shop, what do you usually order? What's your favorite donut? Wait. Let me guess. Maple.
Yeah, because you just saw me eat that.
Yeah, it's called detective skills, okay? But this right here is mine, the classic glaze. But that's not the only thing I got. I also got these little like donut holes. They just looked fun, so I was like, hey, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Might as well have some fun here.
It's good?
Absolutely. Homer Simpson didn't pick this as his favorite donut for no reason. He was a smart man. All right, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, so there it is. Apparently my vehicle sucks, but besides that, we got the Chuck E. Cheese sign. That is so nostalgic in itself. It really is the old school one. And then you can see they have the rainbow tiles outside as well. Like, I'll never forget walking past those to get inside Chuck E. Cheese. You knew you were in for a good time. Even the little awning is the old school one. I can even see inside of there, Ryan, if you can zoom in, the old, even before our Chucky on the inside there. Maybe that's the prize booth. We're gonna go inside right now and find out, but it already looks nostalgic just from the outside. Okay, so I'm probably gonna look at the prizes first here. You guys can see, look up there. They actually have these Spongebob air hockey for 8,000 tickets. We have that, but I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get 8,000 tickets today. We're gonna try our best to see what we can get. They have the 100 games for Spongebob. I didn't even expect to see some Spongebob prizes here, but really what I want is something Chucky branded. Oh, this is only $2.99? Okay, for $2.99, we're gonna get this car for sure before we leave here. These are all Chucky's themed items. That's what I want to leave here with today. They have a Chuck E. Cheese Frisbee here. But we have all these things done here. These are the prizes that I pretty much stayed in as a kid because I didn't really get that many tickets. So it was usually the cheaper stuff. But they also have over there a little plushie down there for the different characters. Some of the animatronics you're going to see as well. So I don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to look out for it. I mean, one of those little stationary kits. You can have a little wand over there for the little Chica character. I don't actually know the real character's name, so I'm going to call her Chica. But I'm definitely going to be picking this up by the end of the day for sure. And I already see they have our Spongebob Pineapple arcade game, the card pusher, so I already know we can get some tickets over there. Oh, they even have the old school Chucky right there on the sketchbook. Let's go ahead and get our cards so we can get ready, get some coins, or some tokens if they still use tokens, and get to playing. Okay, so we are ready to go now. I got my little play pass right here. It says Chucky's All You Can Play, which is so cool. I paid $2 extra to get this little wristband on it. But we're gonna be playing some games, of course, but this was the big part for me. This was super iconic. So if you've never been to Chuck E. Cheese before, this is where you go to eat your pizza. If you have a birthday party, anything like that, you go to the showroom. And you can see it has the old school Chucky. That's even before my Chucky, which my Chucky has a skateboard and a helmet. This is like my mom's Chucky. I think it was called Showtime Entertainment Pizza or something like that. But this is the new Chucky today, the modern Chucky. CGI, you know, a little bit new. Look, the animatronics are moving.
Oh my goodness, this is scary.
So let's check them out. We have Chucky right here moving. Karina's a little scared. I'll take it over then. I don't want her to be too freaked out. But we have Chucky. You have the, I don't know the actual bird's name, but we have the bird. We have the Munch that he eats your tickets. I remember him. He would count your tickets. We have Munch, and then I don't know his name either, but man, these guys are cool. And then we have Pasquale. I remember him. I remember 3 out of the 5 names. But let's just go ahead and listen to them perform here for a second. But it's so cool seeing them in person for the first time since I was a kid. That is unreal.
Creepy.
Yeah. You've never seen an animatronic like this before?
No.
Yes, this is like what kids' nightmares are made of in 5 Nights at Freddy's now. But this is what I used to watch all the time as a kid. For me, I'm super pumped on it though because I used to grow up watching these, like I said. So we're gonna get a little shot of their performance and then we're gonna check out this room here and then we're gonna go play some games. But let's go ahead and watch Chucky and the gang perform. And then they just randomly become lifeless. You'll see they're there right now. And then wait. The song ends and then boom, they're just lifeless. And then you go back to eating your pizza like that never happened. I think that's when they're more creepy, is when they're just there lifelessly sleeping until the next show. Okay, so here's what the birthday parties would look like nowadays. You have all these different things here. You got a Chucky hat. I remember as a kid they had the Chucky hats too. You have the napkin holder. This is all the modern stuff. But this was my dream as a kid, the ticket blaster. So this right here is basically a machine. You get inside of this and then the air goes on and all those tickets fly around and you try to catch as many tickets as you possibly can. I never had a birthday here. I went to birthdays here, so I didn't get to go in there though. I saw other kids go in there though, and they had a blast.
It's the ticket blaster for the birthday kid. Only at a reserved Chuck E. Cheese's birthday party.
But we want to get a little snapshot of me with the ticket blaster machine. Ryan, snapshot us. Okay, so now let's look at the artwork. We're gonna look through this, and if any of you guys remember some of this artwork growing up or any of these fixtures, let me know in the comments down below which one you remember and which one lives in your childhood brain memory rent-free. Because for me, this one right here, the Bad Dog, this is obviously supposed to be a parody of Michael Jackson's Bad album. I always remember seeing this one here and thinking about, you know, the fact that I had seen this album in my own house many a times. Now being able to see this parody of it with the Bad Dog, it's so freaking cool. I mean, this is like 80s. A lot of this stuff is 80s. I mean, there's Yellow Submarine right here. This is based off of the Beatles. Like, I don't even think most kids would understand a lot of these sign references, but nonetheless, they're super iconic right here to see them. And then over here we have Mount Chuckmore, where it's Mount Rushmore, including Chucky right there. So they added Chucky onto Mount Rushmore, which I think is perfect. I think he is just as iconic when it comes to Americana as anybody else. Why not? Even Pasquale had his own album. Check it out. I've got a pizza. The Italian pizza guy. Chucky! Chucky! He's probably like, man, that's like the 7th grown man to wave at me today. This job is frustrating. It's getting old, man. Okay, so for the prizes over here, I remember I told you guys to charge for these ones, but you can actually win these with tickets too. You just have to ask them which one you want. The only ones you can't get with tickets are the plushies up top there. So we're gonna get something over here in this wall that's representative of Chuck E. Cheese. But I think the perfect machine for us to start on is right here. I think that's only right?
Yeah.
See all the different cards right here that we have. I actually have some of the ones from this new set, but they changed the cards out with new sets. You have the orange plankton right there. I don't think I have that one, nor do I feel like I have that sandy one either. So let's go ahead and see if we can win some of these cards. I don't know if you actually get to keep the cards or not, but yeah, you can see over here, you got Squidward doing the thing. These are the old school cards they had when the machine first came out, but they changed them out just to kind of keep the game fresh, which I think is really fun. Let's go ahead and scan it. All right, I'm not looking too good right now, but I swear I'm good at this game. There we go, you see it coming through? Oh, we only got 2 freaking slots for that one. Okay, we're gonna have to scan it a couple times, it looks like. We got 10 tickets on that one. Okay, we're a long way from getting a plushie. All right, so Larry is about to fall and then Sandy. I don't know if I have that new Larry either. I think I have this Larry right here. So that would be a new one of the collection. Let's try to get him. And we can go home with something sponge too. That would make this trip even cooler. He's coming. Oh, we got Squidward. Oh, yes, we got Squiddy. I feel like that was Chucky in the costume. All right, I still want to get Larry, though. But shout out to Karina, though, because this would be way more stressful. If you guys see me, I don't mind filming by myself. I do it all the time. But this would be a lot more difficult if it wasn't for Karina. It definitely was, like, not that many people in here, so kind of making it a little easier having somebody else with me. So shout out to you.
Oh, thank you.
Can you imagine I was just by myself over here screaming, like, oh, God, Squidward! Squidward! See, but when you're somebody else, it's like, oh, okay, they're just having a good time.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna get kicked out. That's what's most important. Come on, Larry. Let's live like Larry and make it happen. Oh, there it goes! We still have more credits. Let's finish it up here first. Okay, we actually got Sandy, I think.
Where is it?
No! She's stuck in there! Do you see her? She's stuck in the machine! No! See if we just. Oh, there she goes! There she goes! There she goes! She's coming out! Come on! Come on! Yes! We got Sandy and Squidward. I mean, I wanted to get that Larry, but man, he's hanging on there. And Plankton, he hasn't moved since we got here. I'll take Sandy instead, because she's stronger than Larry anyway. We already know she's the strongest in Bikini Bottom. So I'm hyped that we got these 2 cards. Maybe we have some leftover credits. We'll come back over here. We'll let some kids, you know, waste some coins in this thing and those cards a little further along, and maybe we'll come in and snipe them at the end. All right, let's go get some more credits, because I dumped pretty much all of it into that Spongebob machine, which I'm happy to do. Okay, so we're gonna try to get some more tickets here. So we're gonna do skee ball, aka alley roller. This is a game I was incredible at. I'm actually not really. I really suck at skee ball. I used to always try to get up here. You see the highest one is 10,000. There's a certain movement you can do to get that every single time. I've never learned said movement, but you can do it. We're gonna see who can do better. Me, who's played it my whole life and still suck at it, or Karina who's never played it before. Hopefully it's me. Yeah, you see that didn't work.
Oh, good job.
The problem is you aim for the 10,000, you're always gonna get into nothing zone. Oh! I'm gonna go for the easy one. Okay, so
That's good.
if you aim for the 10,000, that's the risk, because you end up getting a lot of the, basically, I think they're like 10 points or like 100 maybe. That's the risk of going for the 10,000. So I would say just go straight down the middle. All right, nice. 20,000 is what you gotta beat.
Oh no.
You're getting, okay, you get 1,000 just for that. Okay, 1,000 just for that one. Okay, you get 6,000. 2,000 on that one. Another 2,000. All you need to get is 10,000 more to beat me. No! You have one more. 2,000 more. Oh, thank goodness. You lost by, I think you should have got 19,000. You lost by 2,000. Okay, so it's okay, you know? That was your first time ever playing it. I've been playing that since I was 6. I want to redo. Rematch. All right, I'm not going to go easy on you this time. I want to get 10,000. Okay, let's not do 10,000. Oh, 24,000. That's a little better.
Good job.
Okay, 24,000 is a little tougher to beat. I would just stay away from the 10,000. Every time you try to go for that, it just ends up bad. Ooh, we got a nice 5,000 right there. 4,000. Oh my goodness. This is not fair. No. You cheated. There's no way. Okay, but that was just the first game, okay? So we gotta break the tiebreaker, okay? So we gotta do a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker's right here. You know my best thing is throwing, so I should be okay at this. Let's
You
hit
have
it.
what it takes to be an NFL quarterback.
I don't know.
That's one for the record books. One-handed catch. Touchdown. One-handed catch.
Good job.
Could have done better. They just said that I was in the Hall of Fame. I got a high score. Look at that. Hall of Fame highest score for today. Not bad at all.
Good job.
Yeah, my masculinity was standing on that one, so.
Oh my god.
All right. It's your turn. All right. I definitely didn't put everything into that one. All right.
I'm not good at it.
It's not basketball. It's not the jump. You keep jumping like it's a layup. Just throw it. All right, pretty good job. All right, but I think I won that one, and you got the almost got.
Oh my god.
You got rookie. It's your first year. That's pretty accurate. You got 5 tickets. Not bad at all. So you get 25 tickets if you get the Hall of Fame. All right, so you won skee ball. I won the football here, but we got 2 games out of it. Do you want to do 2 on this one, or you think you're good on this one?
I'm good.
All right, so I'll give you the W for skee ball. I got the W for the football game. Let's try another one. All right, so she agreed to basketball.
I did not agree with it.
It's not like my arms are already halfway there. All right, we're doing basketball.
I didn't do it.
All right, the score to beat is 65.
Okay.
Your turn. One!
Okay, I got 20.
20's not bad. Okay, so we're gonna be playing the Sonic Blast Ball. We have Shadow over here, you have Amy. A really cool machine. I love the way that it looks.
Yes.
Go ahead and scan it in. All right, the ball's up there. I guess it keeps going and you just drop it whenever you want to. So I'm gonna drop it now. Oh, you have to try to make it through this in order to get a bonus. I got 2 tickets, so let's see if you can beat that. There goes. Oh, you got 25. All right, so you destroyed me on the Sonic machine, so we're tied 2-2. Okay, so now we're in the classic Chuck E. Cheese photo booth, so I didn't want to, disclude you guys, so we're gonna add you into this too. So let's do it.
Welcome to Fun Stuff.
All right, so this is you guys right now. All right. You're like Mike Wazowski. You got cut off a little bit. All right, guys. We accidentally Mike Wazowski'd Karina a little bit, but we all got in the photo there. So shout out to you guys for being here on the journey. Thank you guys so much. All right, this is super amazing though. I remember getting these all the time with my mom as a kid. I think I still have some of these somewhere in my household, so I have to look for them. But you got me right here, and you also got me over here too. So I'm assuming it's like right and left, maybe? Oh no, left, okay. Oh man, that's confusing.
Yeah.
Faster.
Oh my god.
Okay, I didn't do very good. I got 4 tickets. I don't know, that tells me I didn't do that great, but you can try it out. Hey, doing pretty good. Now you just spam it, spam it. There you go. As fast as you can. Oh, you're doing it. You beat me. 5 tickets. All right, so you're winning now on the arcade challenge. Dang. Because you wore the Kirby shirt today. I wore this claw machine shirt. Maybe claw machines are more my speed today. Let's try that out. All right, so we got the claw machine. Let's go ahead and do it here. All right, I'm gonna aim for a purple one. Not too inflated, maybe more inflated so it grips easier. Oh no, okay, I was not chosen. Oh my goodness, you're on fire today. Oh, okay, yeah, the fire was only so hot for that moment. All right, let me try it out again. Oh, that's it. Come on. Oh, he's got it. Don't drop it. He's shaking a lot, but we got it. Yes, where's my prize? Yeah, I wanted this so bad. Now we have one. Okay, we have a little purple ball and my claw machine shirt.
Yeah,
makes
good
sense
job.
today. Look at that.
Yep.
And also shout out to Tiffany on a fan mail for sending this shirt in.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little sketch picture with my ball. A man and his ball. There it is. Just a man and his ball. All right, Karina, get out of here. We'll take a picture with you too. Okay, so we got one with the ball again. And then he wanted to get one by himself, so we gave him the time to do that. We got this one as well. Okay, so next up, look at that ball, man. We got the Ninja Turtles machine right here. Freaking amazing, looks so beautiful. And of course, we have the Nickelodeon branding on it. So you get to pick a turtle. I think it picked one for us automatically. Let's see. Press start. Oh, I scanned his machines. We gotta use Donatello. Okay, let's just check out the game and see what it's like though. I don't think you can win tickets on this one. Okay, so we just run around as Donatello. So it's like the old school arcade. Oh, I just threw a trash can at that guy. This literally reminds me of the old school Ninja Turtles arcade game where you could play 4 players just like this and run around the city and just kind of beat up the Foot Clan just like this. The graphics are pretty sweet though.
Yeah.
I want to throw a trash can at somebody again. That was sweet. Like, look at this. Boom! Ah! They're so much more violent than I remember them. Turtle power. Oh
my.
He electrocuted them. And we got lunch. Okay, you guys, so we played a lot of games here. It was a blast, but we just need to get some tickets now so we can go buy an actual prize. The goal here is to leave with a Chuck E. Cheese related prize and some sponge, and we got 2 Spongebob cards, but I think since we have more time left on our card, we're gonna spend it on the Spongebob machine just to show some support to our favorite sponge, and then we're gonna order some pizza, and we're gonna enjoy one more Chuck E. shows. And it looks like the cards are in about the same spot, so we're just gonna use this time that we have left on the card to get as many tickets that we can, and also those cards. And I'll update you guys on what cards we get after we order the pizza. Okay, so I gotta say their branding here works because since I've been here, I now learned all of the characters' names. So we have Chuck E. Cheese, of course. And then next to him, we've got Helen Henny on her cup here. Then in the middle, we've got Munch. Then we've got Jasper. And then we've got Pasquale at the end there. So just in the time being here, I've learned all their names because you can see them everywhere throughout stuff. And we also have our pizza getting ready right now, so we can go pick up our pizza. But let me show you guys my prizes here we got. We'll take a closer look at them when we get back. We ended up with 1,319 tickets, which isn't bad considering like the highest tickets you can get on any game here is like 75. Except for like a big fishing game, which is like the big wheel game that's like you never can land on the grand prize. It's 125. So we did pretty good, I think, in the hour that we had for playing games. And I got the big rig here for 300 tickets. I was super hyped on this one because this is just a perfect little piece to go in my kitchen to represent Chuck E. Cheese. I got one to keep in the box and then one to take out to put on display here. I got got a Chuck E. Cheese ball here so we can put this inside of our Nickelodeon ball bin inside of the cavern. Even though it's not Nickelodeon, this is a huge part of my fandom as a kid. Growing up playing these Spongebob machines they had at Chuck E. Cheese. And we got another one of our balls that we ended up winning. You guys saw we worked really hard for this one. And we even got some crowns. But like I said, stick around. We're gonna try and add this stuff to the collection as well. But we got our Chuck E. Cheese plates here. We got our Pasquale figure to go with it. It's time for us to eat some pizza. I hope it's as good as I remember as a kid. Let's try it out. Okay, so right here we have the pizza and it looks really good actually. And yes, you'll see some of the slices may look a little mismatched, but that's actually because, not no theory, there's a whole theory about them using like old slices, but in reality what it is they have a chopping machine that actually chops the pizza. When the chopping machine actually chops it, it shakes the pizzas up and actually moves the slices around. But it all is one pizza, so let's go ahead and try this out and let's see if it holds up to what I remember as a kid. Yeah, really solid actually. I'm gonna give it an 8 tickets out of 10. I really enjoy it. When I was a kid, I used to always pour this stuff on it, the grated Parmesan cheese. It comes in the bag now. It used to come in one of these little containers back then with a bunch of holes on top. You just put the powder on top like that. But I guess it comes in the packet now. But the pizza's so good that even during the pandemic, when the Chuck E. Cheese's were actually down, they were open where you can order it online. That's a place called Pasquale's Pizza, as a little code, secret, hidden kitchen type of thing, which was really just Chuck E. Cheese pizza. So you could still order Chuck E. Cheese pizza, even though Chuck E. Cheese wasn't open, because a lot of people do really enjoy their pizzas, and you can even get them at the stores with Chuck E. Cheese pizzas in the box, just like this. But we're gonna enjoy our pizza here, try some of it out, eat a bunch of it because I'm freaking hungry after all the games we played, and we got some awesome prizes too. So let's go ahead and eat our Chuck E. Cheese pizza to kind of finish this day off. Your review, Karina?
It's good. It's really greasy.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good. Agreed, it is really greasy, but every now and then it's okay to have a greasy pizza, but definitely a little greasy for sure though. There's a lot of cheese, it's really thick cheese. Yeah, I think that the grease is coming from how much cheese there is, but I mean, what else do you expect a place called Chuck E. Cheese? Okay, so we just left, my phone died while we were in there, but we ate that whole pizza. So I would say I had an amazing time. I mean, in 2023 going to Chuck E. Cheese, I thought it was really cool. They had original prizes for Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't even expect that. I thought that, you know, when I saw those price tags on them, that you'd have to buy them, and it was just basically whatever the price was, that's how many tickets it was. So if it said $2.99, it was 299 tickets. I love the fact they still have the animatronics. They supposedly are going to be getting rid of the animatronics soon, which, you know, it's a big, you know, sad moment for me. But you know, we got to catch them, you know, like one of the last shows, you know, they said in a couple days here they're going to be starting doing the renovation here, so we got to see some of the last shows from Chucky and the gang up there, which was unreal. And I'm so glad that we got some items.
It was scary.
You thought they were scary, but it was so cool to get some items to kind of commemorate the trip here as well, and to be able to look back on this and be like, yeah, that was like going to the last Chuck E. Cheese, and it's old fashioned. Of course, the new characters are on there, but it's just the fact that we got to go to one of the final Chuck E. Cheese that is going to look like the one that I grew up in. And I mean, literally the displays, every single thing about that place was almost identical to how I remembered it as a kid. And even one of the employees there said that it was crazy as well too, because yeah, they're gonna be doing the renovations. It's gonna look completely different. It's gonna be the new style that they have for the Chuck E. Cheese restaurants. And I would recommend you go to Chuck E. Cheese, even if it's just for the fun of it, just for the nostalgic wave of just having the experience. If you have kids, it might make a little bit more sense, and it might be a little bit more casual going in there. If you don't, bring a friend with you, bring somebody that'll just, you know, you can hang out with, enjoy some pizza, play a couple games, and maybe you can win a prize or two. So what would you rate your Chuck E. Cheese experience, having never gone there?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, that's pretty solid. Why?
The food is great.
Okay.
People are nice.
Yeah.
And
that's all you need. That's all you need in this world.
Yeah.
It's great food and great people. And you get an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10 too, actually. For me, I'm gonna say, because the food is great, people were nice. But not just that, the arcade games were pretty solid. I expected to see some old arcade games that weren't very modern, which we did see a couple of the old Chucky related ones. But as far as the Chucky related games go, all the other games were pretty modern for the most part, considering that it's a lot cheaper than if you go to like a Dave & Buster's. The food's not, but when you're talking about the playability, you get to play for an hour as much as you want, or you can do even longer. But for an hour, we were able to get pretty much all the tickets that we got, except for the beginning when I was using the credits, which ran out way quicker than that hour ever would have. So I recommend going for the hour if you have to pick one, because you'll run through them really quickly. But on that note, I'm gonna head back home. Stick around, we're gonna add some of this stuff to the collection. But before that, you guys know the drill. Scan it! So I added our SpongeBob cards into our SpongeBob card binder, of course, here. We have all the ones from the new machine. I do have some of the other ones from the first wave of the card pushers and another SpongeBob binder, but I don't have all of these ones accessible. I don't think I do. I'd have to look through all the binders. For right now, I put them in right here. And also they're cool because we had it from this particular trip. And then for our Chucky's All You Can Play card, just to commemorate this trip, I actually added it to our Mr. Krabs arcade keys. So for all the arcade machines in here, this key is what opens them up. It goes right in here on the arcade. So whenever we use the arcade key, we can always remember our trip to Chuck E. Cheese's in the final retro / vintage location. And for our Chuck E. Cheese ball, I'm actually gonna add this into our Nickelodeon toy bit. I know it's not a Nickelodeon toy, but I think it's really, really cool. And who knows, maybe one day we'll get some kind of machine or a claw machine or something we can put this in. But until then, he will be going into the toy box. I bought him with my hard-earned tickets. So he's getting a place. And the crowns, well, I won't be doing anything with these crowns because one of them broke, the black one. Don't know if I like that. And then not just that, I just got these because I had extra tickets and I already got a truck and I don't know, I got shy asking for another truck, even though I really wanted another truck. So we got crowns. Yeah, crowns. And for the Chuck E. Cheese Big Rig, you guys may know that my kitchen is kind of a little wonderland of all things food related, just nostalgic stuff. It's a literal nostalgia bomb gone off. So I added it right here by the Toys R Us Kid Fun and also the Target Big Rig. I think it looks fantastic right there and just an awesome little addition to the growing kitchen collection. Alright guys, that is actually it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. And do not forget, we're on Patreon. It's the #1 way to support the channel and keep the lights on in the cavern. So go check out Patreon. The link will be down below. Do not forget, we're also on Whatnot 2 nights a week on Wednesdays and Fridays, where you'll also get $15 off your first purchase if you haven't signed up, which you could pick up many items you've seen today in this video or any other item you see me open up on this channel. Go check it out, free 15 bucks. And I'll see you guys over here in this video that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rep Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios.